Welcome back everybody to another LEGO Star Wars video going over the Star Wars summer sets for 2020. In this video, as I said in the previous one I made about these sets, I'll be doing a quick little video kind of giving you guys my full opinions on what they could change and how they could make these sets completely perfect. Again, I know this is all going to be my opinion. Some of you guys might agree with me. Some of you guys might not agree with me. This is going to be all just my humble opinion as to what I think LEGO should do to make these sets 100% perfect. So let's start off, guys. I mean, the advent calendar is as good as it's going to get. I'm not going to really go too much into that. 501st Battle Pack is pretty much perfect for what it is as well. Moving on to the AT-AT. I just really think, again, maybe $130 max for what it is. I think for $160, if they would have included a side build of a snow speeder, I think it would be perfect. A side build of a snow speeder and one more, Rebel pilot, $160, perfect. But I think for how it stands right now, I think $130 is really as max as you can get with it. Kind of comparing it to old ATTEs, or AT-ATs and kind of the piece count, I think $130 would have been perfect right there. But for $160, include a snow speeder. So there's that one, guys. Moving on to Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. I mean, honestly, there's not really much you can do with this set. I mean, if they wanted to remake this, it could definitely be, this is pretty much as you're going to get for it. Maybe $25 and then a better Anakin, one that, is not Mustafar battle damage. I think that'd be appreciated. So I think that's pretty much the two things that would make this set perfect, $25 and a better Anakin. Moving on to the AAT, this is one where I feel like everything as it is stands good. I mean, of course, maybe a lower price, $35. I think it would have been perfect. $35. Some stickers on the AAT, one right underneath the main dish piece, and then two of them on here, and then a shorter gun. I think all that right there, $35 would have been perfect. Would have been the best set of the wave. Probably even better than the 501st Battle Pack, honestly. So that's how I feel you can fix that. Moving on to the Night Buzzard, I think everything as it stands is good. Maybe $60 if they were to keep it as is. But for $70, I would have liked to see at least one more minifigure, maybe a First Order Stormtrooper or any type of other minifigure, just to kind of make it seem a little bit more worth that $70 price point. But other than that, though, I think bang for the buck, this one is kind of very close to being 100% perfect as is. Moving on to General Grievous' Starfighter, this is kind of one that I brought up in the other video. I think for $60, $59.99, keep the build as is. A tan Grievous, since it's a little bit more rare, a tad bit more accurate to Revenge of the Sith, in my opinion. Replace the Airborne Trooper and have a awesome Phase 2 Cody, and then a non-Mustafar battle damaged Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that would have been perfect. $60, and then have those minifigure changes, keep the build the same. Would have been fantastic. But I really just think, I mean, even for $80, if they would have at least included like a Phase 2 Cody, if the minifigures would have been perfect, $80, sure. But for how it stands, very, very overpriced. I don't know what, I really can't tell you in this set what justifies, the markup. I really don't. I don't know what LEGO sat there and thought, justified another like $20, $30. I don't know what it could be. If you guys have any ideas on what it could be, definitely leave it down below, but I can't tell you. So there's that. Moving on to the Death Star Final Duel. I think really the only thing you can maybe change with this one is make it a $90 set instead of a $100 set, but it's not the end of the world. Wait for 10% off, 20% off, and you'll get it for that price. But all in all, I think this is a very good set, for what it is. I think it's a much, not really a much needed remake, but it's definitely one that I feel like is appreciated in the community. So there's that. Moving on to the last one, guys. We have the ITS transport, $100, 932 pieces. I don't know much about this, but I have heard that they could have included some type of Stormtrooper Sergeant that's also at Galaxy's Edge, to kind of just include one more actual minifigure. So it would have been like 3 minifigures, 2 droids, and probably would have looked a lot better on the box art, honestly, to have one more real minifigure that's not just a droid or kind of just. And again, these are named characters, but they're not like super known characters unless you've been to the ride, of course. But yeah, so altogether, I think the price point on this, though, is fine for what it is, but if they would have included just that one other Stormtrooper Sergeant from the ride, I think it would have been a 100% perfect set. So that's pretty much all, guys, for my quick thoughts on the wave. If you guys agree with me, leave them down below. If you guys don't agree with me, say why in the comments. I would love to hear it. Leave your thoughts on the wave as a whole, and that's pretty much all for this video. Thank you guys all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for see you guys later. Bye, guys. Also, big shout out to Childish Landino Chronicles for the pictures again. So see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys. Save 5% off on your next LEGO purchase. Be sure to use code LIFEBrick. That's capital LIFE brick at republicbricks.com for 5% off your next order. We'll pretty much pay for your shipping or get you a couple dollars off. They sell old Lego minifigures, sets, mystery boxes, and more. I've got a couple of videos on my channel showing the products, so be sure to use code LIFEBrick on your next order for 5% off.